Did you know that as a YouTuber, there are certain settings that you can set on your YouTube channel that will encourage or prompt people to actually subscribe to your channel without even watching your YouTube videos yet? Well, if you didn't know, then that is what this video is going to be about, because I'm going to be showing you the most important settings that you can make to manage your YouTube channel in order for you to encourage other people to subscribe to your channel without necessarily watching your YouTube videos. Let's talk. Now, of course, me being me, we're gonna start with the branding side of things. Now, if you didn't know, you actually get 3 places where you can actually do visual branding for your YouTube channel. So the first place is your banner. And if you didn't know, this is your billboard, guys. Everything that someone needs to know about your channel, considering when you're gonna upload, what you're talking about, as well as when to expect and what to expect from you, it can all be put on your YouTube channel banner. And that is because this is your billboard. This is like your branding real estate on YouTube, where you get to tell people, like you get to announce why they should follow you. So if you don't know where you can actually create a YouTube banner that entails all these things, you can just quickly go to Canva. And if you don't have any, if you don't know the recommendations of the sizes, don't worry, I'm gonna include a link in the description down below for Canva, whereby you can just duplicate it. The second place you need to direct your efforts is your profile picture. Now guys, I want you to pay attention to your profile picture, because if YouTube is your first social media and you're a content creator, then whatever profile picture you're gonna put on your profile picture for YouTube is going to be the same profile picture you're gonna put up on any other social media platform you're gonna be on. This is because this is how people recognize you. Now, if you're a business, if you're just working with the business side of things and you've decided that you're gonna make YouTube as part of your business, you can use a logo. But I highly recommend you use your profile picture, especially if whatever you're doing on YouTube is with regards to your personal brand. Like for instance, for me, my YouTube channel is related to my personal brand, and that is why I have my picture on my YouTube profile picture. This is why, for me, I'm building a personal brand, because I understand that I want my YouTube channel and any other brand that is going to work with my YouTube channel to go through me. I am the brand, and that is why my profile picture is me. The third place that you're gonna be attempting or putting your efforts towards is the subscribe hover that usually appears at this particular section of the video. Now, if you've never seen it before, don't worry. This is where that YouTube subscribe button or subscribe hover usually is. Now, the importance of this particular hover is that it reinforces the message of who you are. So there are 2 ways to go about this. You can either use a subscribe button or a subscribe logo or a subscribe banner for your hover. Or the second thing, which is personally what I like doing, you can use your watermark. That watermark is going to be the watermark that is related back to you as a brand, or back to your business as a brand. Now, the reason why this is important is because that particular hover, that particular banner, or that particular picture you've put for the hover usually displays itself the entirety of your video. So anyone who just is throwing their eyes all over the place on your YouTube videos, someone is gonna notice that particular hover, and they're gonna put their cursor there, and it's gonna magnify the particular picture or the particular hover button you've actually selected. Now, the second place we need to actually put more emphasis on, or we need to put more effort towards, is your homepage. Guys, YouTube is a platform. Anyone who lands on your homepage is because they want to know what you're all about. The way to get someone to your homepage is either by you sharing your YouTube link, or telling someone to go search on you on YouTube and they'll land on your homepage. Now, the homepage is supposed to be arranged in a way that's going to help your viewer to know whether to follow you or not to follow you. For example, if we look at my own homepage, guys, you can see I have different titles which hold different videos that are speaking about the same category of topics. For instance, you can see I have a content creation tips, you can see I have YouTube growth tips, and you can see all those other series that I have on my YouTube channel. Now the homepage is supposed to tell someone whether they should follow me or not. Now, because someone who's trying to grow on YouTube, or someone who's trying to become a content creator, is likely to subscribe to my channel, because through seeing the videos the way I've arranged my homepage, they know that they have landed in the place they're supposed to be in. Now, the second thing is to arrange that homepage with themes. Now, what I'm talking about here is basically what I've explained in the previous point, whereby you're arranging different videos in the same playlist that are talking about a similar topic. Now, for instance, if we're talking about content creation, guys, there are so many things you need to know about content creation. You need to know about how to find ideas. You need to know about how to script. You need to know how to film. You need to know where you should actually put this content out on. And you also need to know the structure of how content creation works, how you can do certain things. And that is why in content creation tips, you'll find that I'm sharing topics that are going to help people who are trying to figure that stuff out. For instance, last week I think I did a video about how to find viral ideas, and if you haven't watched that video, don't worry, I'm going to include it up here, and I hope I'll get to see you in that particular video. But that is talking about finding ideas, and that's a content creator tip, because you need to find ideas if you're a content creator. And then the third thing, honestly, this is just like I'm throwing it out there for you to think about it. Is this, you need to be creative. You really need to be creative when it comes to playlists, and when it comes to how you arrange your particular homepage. If you're looking at my homepage, for instance, you can see the categories that I've placed it. There's a category for money, because I will be talking about money soon, especially in the month of April. The second thing you can see is YouTube, and you can also see my YouTube growth journey. It's because I want to take you guys on my journey. So if anyone is interested in seeing how my journey was when I went from 0 to 100, from 0 to maybe 500, from 0 to 1,000, they will see all that information in the playlist that I have labeled as my YouTube growth journey. Any particular video I am posting on that particular playlist is with regards to how I've been able to grow on my YouTube channel. So that is how I was creative with my playlist. Now, one of the things that I've seen people not taking advantage of is your YouTube video descriptions. Now, I want you guys to really pay attention to your description, because this is your sales page. I repeat, this is your sales page. So if there's anything you've ever wanted to sell to your audience, or if there's anyone you've ever wanted to work with and you want to maybe highlight a better way for them to work with you, use your YouTube description. And I'm going to show you how you can actually structure it. For instance, if we jump to my YouTube channel, for instance, right now, you guys can see that in this particular video that I actually have a specific structure whereby I outline everything that goes on with my brand specifically. Now, if we jump into my description, you guys can see that I have the title here, and then the second part of my description is shop my products. The reason why I have that there is so that I can highlight and I can tell people I sell these particular products. You know, someone who's just landing on my video for the first time and they want to know, okay, what do you do? Like, how can I get to work with you? They can just go to my description and they see everything that I am doing. For instance, you can see here I have shop my products. Then I have the description of the entire video and what I'm talking about. Then if we scroll down a bit, you can see I have software tools that I use. Then I also have my own recommendations, which is watch next. So the videos that I recommend the person who's clicking here to watch next. Then I also have my social media profiles there, where they can get a more personal connection with me through my social media platforms, as well as my gear and the disclaimer. Now, this is really, really important because that is the structure that I use in literally all my videos. Because if someone wants to work with me and they don't have the time to go back to my YouTube channel, see my link and see all those things, the place they can actually go to is my YouTube description, and they'll find literally everything they need to know on how to work with me. Now, at this particular point, I don't think this is a setting, but it's actually some YouTube tools that I feel that you should really be using them. Now, for instance, everyone who watches my video until the end, you guys know that I use a particular song and I don't get a copyright strike. I particularly use YouTube Music Studio. Now, if you don't know where the YouTube Music Studio is, don't worry, I'm gonna show you where it is. So if you jump into YouTube and you go to your YouTube Studio, on the left corner where you get all the other options in your YouTube Studio, down below there you can see the music library is highlighted there. You're just gonna click there and voila, you get all the music and all the sound effects that you can actually use right now before you get to that point where you can actually purchase a subscription. Now, the reason why I use my YouTube Music Studio is because I haven't gotten to a point where I can actually buy or purchase a subscription to find the right music that I want to be using on my YouTube channel, especially because right now I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna get the necessary tools and the necessary things that I need to make sure that my YouTube videos become more interesting. So I use YouTube Music Studio for free. One, because I am trying my level best to avoid a copyright strike. Because if you get a copyright strike, especially when you haven't got monetized yet, there's gonna be a problem when you actually get to that point where you can get monetized, because you're not supposed to break any community guidelines. So to put myself on the safe side, I actually use the YouTube Music Studio to get all my music and all my copyright-free sound effects that you get to hear, like this one when I'm asking you to comment. And then the second tool that I feel you should really be using is the research tab on your YouTube Studio. Now, I did a video talking about the research tab, and if you haven't checked that video out, don't worry, I'm going to include it up here for you to go and check it out. I do believe I showed you how to use the research tab. In this particular point, I just want to highlight the importance of it. Now, for instance, for you, if you're a shorts creator or you just want to find the content gaps that people are looking for content ideas on YouTube and they're not finding them, you can very much use the research tab, because the research tab is showing you everything everyone is looking for with regards to your niche that they're not finding content about, and you can be the person to actually create that content about. So if any point in your content creation journey you cannot come up with an idea, you can use the YouTube research tab, and you'll find the right ideas and the best ideas you can actually make YouTube shorts as well as long form videos on. And with that being said, I really hope you found these videos helpful, especially the points that I've shared in this particular video. If you did, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And guys, I cannot believe I'm gonna do this, but in the month of April, I'm trying to give myself a challenge, and this challenge is going to be about me live streaming. So do let me know in the comment section if you want to participate in it. And if you feel like sticking around, I honestly do recommend checking the video that I did about how I stay motivated, or how I get motivated to do more of these YouTube videos, which I'm going to include right here, and I hope I'll get to see you in that particular video.